Good afternoon from your National Guard Association in Washington, D.C. It's been a while since I've kind of updated you on where we are with the things that we worked on last year and the successes we had, so I thought I'd just bring you up to date on that first and then talk about the challenges ahead. Last year, as most of you know, we were able to secure $830 million in degree of funding for the modernization of both the Army and our National Guard. On the Army side, what we had sought was a commission to look at the future structure of the Army, and I'm proud to report to you that we did get that commission in the language. And all of you know that in that language we prohibited the taking away of the AH-64 helicopter this year, but there will be a lot of challenges going forward with AH-64s. On the Air Guard side, we were able to get language in the budget that allows the modernization of the C-130 fleet and halt the retirement of the A-10s until after we figure out a replacement aircraft for the A-10 mission. Going forward this year, recently we all know that we got the Army budget, and I would just say to you, this is not a good budget for the Army National Guard. It takes out 8,200 soldiers from the Army National Guard, takes out full-time manning from the Army National Guard, and I think you can see the acceleration or trying to accelerate ARI and the divestiture of the AH-64s from the Army National Guard. So lots of work to do on the Army side, and part of that I think is the commission, and we got to look at the composition of the commission and how it affects the Army, how it affects all of those things going forward in the Army budget, and try to ensure that we don't take those things out of the Army Guard structure until after we have a fair commission that looks at the structure of the Army National Guard. On the Air Guard side, I feel pretty good about the budget on the Air Guard side. The Air Guard actually grows by 500 spaces. We're working with the Air Guard and the Air Force, and I think you'll see a modernization of the C-130 fleet. I still am one that believes that we need a concurrent fielding of the C-130Js with the active Air Force, and I think we've got to continue to be vigilant on the A-10 going forward. Also recently, as all of you know, probably the findings from the Compensation Committee are out there now. I think there's a lot of goodness in the Guard. I'm worried about some of the medical things, but I think going forward with some minor changes that there are a lot of things that would be beneficial to the Guard in the way of retirement and compensation going forward. So we will be getting back out to you soon to talk about those things that we need you to support on the Hill, the things that you need to educate your elected officials about, and just thank you for what you do, because you are the key to our success here in Washington, D.C. So thank you and Happy New Year.